Today's topic is vehicle tax exemption for persons with disabilities and common penalties for vehicle license tax. Vehicles for persons with disabilities are exempt from the payment of the vehicle license tax. The local tax collection authority will take the initiative to approve the vehicle license tax exemption for vehicles owned by the person with a disability. For the owner with more than one vehicle that qualifies for the exemption, he or she can submit their application to the local tax collection authority and designate one of their vehicles as the exemption. The vehicle license tax exemption is limited to one vehicle within the total cylinder displacement volume of 2,400 cubic centimeters, and all-electric vehicle with a maximum horsepower of 262 horsepower or 265.9 PS. The difference between the allowed and excess displacement volume or maximum horsepower will still be subject to tax. If the person with a disability does not have a driver's license but needs to use the vehicle can be owned by their spouse, second-degree relative living in the same household, or their legal guardian or assistant appointed by the court. However, the above request should be submitted to the competent tax authority where the vehicle registration is located and limited to one vehicle per person. The tax reduction and exemption will be effective from the date of approval. Please remember to apply for the exemption of vehicle license tax before use. The required documents for the application are a valid disability certification and a copy of the owner's bank passbook. If the applicant is eligible for a tax refund, the amount will be deposited directly to the designated bank account. Friendly reminder: if your vehicle is driven on the public road or parked on the roadside or alley, you will be fined according to the Vehicle License Tax Act in the following cases. Overdue vehicle license tax. In addition to the tax required to be paid, the owner or user will be charged with a fine equivalent to a maximum amount no more than 1 times the amount of tax owed. Cancellation of vehicle license plate with an overdue vehicle inspection or suspended vehicle registration. In addition to the tax required to be paid, the owner or user will be charged with a fine no more than twice the amount of tax owed. Transfer of license plate to an unauthorized vehicle or using other license plate on your authorized vehicle, the owner or user will be charged with a fine equal to twice the amount of tax due. Stolen vehicle license plate. You should report and obtain a certificate of theft of vehicle license plate from the police station, then revoke the vehicle license plate at the motor vehicles office, so that the imposed vehicle license tax can be terminated. Suspended vehicle. Please apply for terminating the usage or deregistration of the vehicle license at the motor vehicles office. If you don't intend to use it ever again, you should apply for cancellation of the vehicle registration, and the vehicle license tax will cease to be levied effective from the date of cancellation. Tax payment by designated account transfer. To avoid missing the tax payment notice or your tax payment due date, you are encouraged to apply for the above-mentioned automatic transfer service with the Bureau. If you have any questions or need further assistance, please contact the Department of Taxation, Taoyuan, or use the toll-free telephone number of any of our taxation branches, and we will direct your call to a dedicated staff member.